My name is Gordon Harry. I'm an entertainer. I am what I do. I act.
Check, 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 check.
Hey, what's up everybody? It's your girl Kai, and we're here at the Engelman Theater at Baruch College in New York City. Currently, we're waiting for Mr. Gordon Harry, actor, entertainer, entrepreneur, to get out of his rehearsal for the off-Broadway hit award-winning show, Platanos and Collard Greens.
Kaity! What's up, man? You alright? Oh, how you been? You
good? Good. How you been?
I'm chilling, man. Tired.
We're here. I am what I do. We want to chop it up a little bit with you. We want to get into your journeys. How did it start? Where did you start?
No, that's a really good question. I guess, well, let's go to Platanos first. No, we backtrack. As far as the journey goes, I decided to do acting because, we were always entertaining, we were always dancing, we were on the road, we were doing all kinds of shows. Too Nice, shameless plug, Too Nice to Dance Group. Go check us out on YouTube. We used to dance a lot. Kaity's also dances as well. Yeah, The Chain, you can check that out. Back to the acting. So after entertaining and being an entertainer, you said, why don't we venture off into something else, a field that would, I guess, propel our talents and get us open to a wider audience. With that said, some of my other fellow dancers like you and Stephen Cofield said, we want to pursue acting. So we started going to an acting coach, Maria Brumsey. She's a really good coach. You guys should go check her out. And from there, she used to tell us all the time that, have your passion, just keep auditioning, auditioning. And it just so happened that the first audition I went on was Platanos and Collard Greens. Yeah, and it was like 100 different actors there, so I didn't really have that, that much nerves or whatever the case is. I wasn't too nervous, and I just went out there and I just put it all on the table, and they called me back. And then, it's been there.
And the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history. So it's cool, yeah.
So how did you prep for your audition?
I can't really say I really prepped like that because it wasn't something where they said they required a monologue. They said it just to come in and it was like, real spontaneous. So like, okay, there's an audition tomorrow. So I just said, cool, let me just go. And I didn't want to go in there, overthinking it and thinking, okay, well, I need to do this like this or that like that. So I just went in, they gave me the sides, and I just put it all on the table, like, just let it flow. And I think that was the best bet because when you become a seasoned actor and those people who go to classes, they get so, overtaken by what they think is the right method or whatever, and they just get themselves, contrived. So I just did it.
So you kind of go for a more natural flow as opposed to being so theoretical and being so...
Yeah, and methodical like that, because when you try to, do something that's the same way every time or the way you figure it to be, then that's when you get really caught up and then you start losing sight of exactly what the goal is. So I tried to use what she said, be a method and try to think what the character would be and just, cast everything else out and put myself in the moment and in the actual surrounding.
Alright, cool. So who has been on the show?
Earlier on, we had Terrence J. from 106 in Park, and just recently we had Charlamagne the God from The Breakfast Club. So, I mean, yeah, we try to do that to just expose it to the masses and get a younger demographic.
Outside of just acting, and outside of Platanos and Collard Greens, and outside of all these things, what else do you do? Because I know you do a lot.
Yeah, that's a really good question, by the way. That's a really good question. But what I'll say is that with acting, and for any advice I give to other actors or any other body trying to go and be like an artist, is that you have to realize that it's very expensive. It's expensive for what you need to do as far as you get your materials out, getting anything you need together, whether it's classes, training, anything you need. So you need some kind of funding. And for me, I just don't really like the conventional 9-to-5. So what I did was decided to start my own business, which is a summer day program, summer camp. It's called Stargazer Day Camp. Kids from 6 to 14 can come and they can enjoy sports and activities, and also I can, build some kind of capital in order to finance my dream. So with that comes like the entrepreneurship. So with other ventures that other people may have, whether it be events and anything of that nature, I always try to put something behind it in order to financially, in order to try and gain some kind of capital.
Cool. So what do you have to say out there for anyone young, trying to make it, the way you were a few years ago, trying to jump in it, what would you say if you could talk to yourself 2 years ago? What would you tell yourself? I
mean, that's a weird question because I always hear, it's a very common question, but it's a weird question because I always hear people ask somebody who's doing it. Now, I'm not, you know, I don't want to put myself on a pedestal and say I'm at the, you know, the peak or the epitome of exactly what you may want to be, but I do say that Denzel Washington said it one time at a what is that? A commencement speech he made at a university. What he said was that, you know, you have to just go for it. Like sometimes you may feel as if, you know, like you know, you may feel as if like you have something, like you have your degree, you have all these things and accolades and all these awards, you went to school, so you have something to fall back on. What he said was is to fall forward. So just to take that leap of faith. Like one of the people here were saying before, he's here, one of the cameramen, shout out to you. He was saying, you know, you want to take that leap of faith and just really try and go after your dreams. Because once you have those people telling you, nah, you can't do it, nah, it's stupid, that's a dumb idea, and you start feeling like that, then you find yourself being 40 years old and never pursuing your dream, and then it's just like, it's whatever. Because I told you, it was my first audition. Now, you're going to go out there and you're never going to make it. You know, you're never going to make it after the first or fifth or the 10th audition, but I was lucky and I made it, and you may be lucky and make it the second time around too. So I say just go ahead and just give it all you got, because, you know, it's all in the pie.
What does the future hold for Mr. Gilles-Andre Harry?
Oh, the future. Well, since you bring it up there, okay, I'll be taking autographs right after the show, so you guys can just get pins ready. But really, I want to go to Hollywood. You know, I want to take some trips to LA. I want to venture out, and I also write and I direct and I produce. So I try to make sure I try to hit every single, you know, every single realm of theater, of stage, of any kind of thing revolving acting. So that way I can be just immersed into the industry. That way, you know, I can just try and make my own movies like Tyler Perry and just be a mogul and create things that I know people want to see. You know, so that's what it is. So Hollywood is the dream. Right now, we want to make sure we put on the best shows we can with Plot and Collard Greens and any other productions that I'm going to be in.
Cool. And the summer camp, where can people find out more information about Stargazer?
Stargazer Day Camp, you can email us at stargazerdaycamp@gmail.com. We're at PS 207, 4011 Fillmore Ave in Brooklyn, New York, so you guys can come out and see, you know, exactly what we do and bring all your kids by, and, you know, and also come and see the show. You can see the show. We also have another play, King of the World, which you can come and see that as well. It's on the plotandcollardgreens.com website. Message, bow. So you know, come see that as well. Yeah, so.
A mile a minute over here. You want a mile a minute.
Get it.
Yeah, so, and where can people find out more information about you?
About me, I have a website, www.GordonHarry.com. You know, I'm sometimes slow to update it, but you can find out all the core information you need. I'm there for booking. You have my contact info on there as well, so I'm there.
Twitter? Are you on Twitter, Facebook, and LinkedIn?
No, Gordon Harry on Twitter. You know, twitter.com/Gordon Harry, and Gordon Harry on Facebook as well. Thank you, Kaity, because that was very good for, you know, just to get me out there. Kaity, you know, just mixing you guys up sometimes. You know, it's like two different people. But
wait, bring that back.
Thank you so much, Kaity.
We'd love to thank Mr. Gordon Harry for all his time and energy, the people at the Engelman Theater here in New York City at Baruch College, and it's your girl Kai. This is I Am What I Do. I am what I do. What do you do?
Check, 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 check.